Hi, my name is Garric Vosloo. This is Functional Medicine Fast Track, and I'm coming to you today just to give you a quick story of a case study that I found so interesting. So this was after I actually did a 2-day seminar, and we had some 40 physiotherapists there. And what tends to happen after that is they tend to send me all their most difficult patients. Now, in this situation, it's not unfamiliar because you probably also get very difficult patients that have been from pillar to post. Now, Murray came to me in this situation and he had severe double Achilles tendonitis, probably the most severe Achilles tendonitis we've ever seen. And it was affecting his business. He was self-employed, his weight was going south, his relationships were going south. It was affecting his libido because he was in pain all the time. He was a very social character, and because of this pain, that was affecting life. So it was just affecting him in so many different areas. What was interesting is he had been over the last 18 months to 6 different therapists, chiropractors, physicians, sports medicine specialists, and all of them had focused very much on things that weren't helping because he was just spiraling downwards. Now, if he came to me in that situation and I started saying the same things as all these other guys were saying, what do you think would go through his mind? Well, I can tell you what would go through his mind. He would say, you're a damn idiot and I'm wasting my time. I'm going to go somewhere else. This is not for me because I've been through it already. So what's interesting is when we went through his history, we realized that this was all onset from a business partnership that went sour and started to create stress in his life. And that stress evolved to creating more inflammation, starting to increase belly fat, visceral adiposity, and started to bring up his inflammatory cytokines. And for him, it affected him in his Achilles tendon. And sadly, in both Achilles tendons, and this resulted being in double crutches. So what we found is when we did a physical examination and all the data that we collected is he had classic metabolic syndrome. And we know metabolic syndrome is related to an increase in inflammatory cytokines. So once we addressed that, very shortly he was able to throw away the crutches within a couple of weeks, and he started losing weight, he started getting rid of all the depression, and he could socialize again, he could resume his exercise, and we got a great result. So the bottom line is what I want to come to you today and just challenge you a little bit with is, are you actually measuring every one of your patients' waist circumference? Because that is one of the main indicators towards metabolic syndrome. As soon as our waist starts increasing, there are other factors that help the definition of metabolic syndrome. But if you are tracking this and a patient says to you, gee, my waist circumference has been just getting bigger and bigger. And we know that from a threshold point of view, once a male goes over 102 centimeters, which is 40 inches, or female goes over 88 centimeters, which is about 35 inches, that is associated with many different chronic diseases. Ideally, we want to get a men's waist circumference below 94 centimeters, which is about 37 inches, and a woman's down to about 80 centimeters, which is about 31.5 inches. That is ideal healthy levels that we want them to get into. So the key is, are you doing that in your practice? And are you connecting the dots? Are you seeing other factors that the other therapists, specialists, physicians didn't even check? It can be so simple. And what the end result is, you start to get great patient outcomes. And that is, we know that word of mouth marketing is the most powerful. Just get great patient outcomes. That is a great start for you. So that is my challenge for you now. Just go and measure everybody's waist circumference that you are treating and start to see if that's starting to fit the picture of metabolic syndrome. And that is going to probably be one of the big connections to why that patient is not getting better, is slowing down, or just not resolving at all. So if this intrigues you and you want more information about it to fast track yourself into functional medicine, start connecting those dots, be the go-to person, go to our website, www.functionalmedicinefasttrack.com, and we have got a number of videos there that you can go through, case studies, and a ton on our blog that you can visit. or just continue on our YouTube channel. There is a ton of videos there that are explaining more too. So until then, my name is Garric Vosloo. This is Functional Medicine Fast Track. Take care and we'll chat soon.